Hey, Justin here. So it's the first installment of 2026. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you had a very pleasant and relaxing festive season. So it's a very quiet time of year in the Netherlands. Everything comes more or less to a standstill, and we've got a bit of sun today. The sun hangs very low in the sky in Northern Europe in the winter, so you get beautiful sunlight streaming in from the low angle there, and it's quite a gentle sun. A lot of the orchids, which usually wouldn't like too much sun, can handle the winter sun quite well. And we're looking at a couple of slippers there, which actually were already in flower last time, I think more than a month ago probably, or about a month ago. So they're still both going strong. And the one on the left is Baron Kimura, Rothschildianum hybrid, probably Bigratrixianum or something like that. And the one on the right is unknown, no idea. I think it's probably Paphiopedilum grandi or Grandy. It's still going strong. It had 3 blooms on it. All 3 of them were open together for a while, so that was really quite impressive. But that was a mislabeled plant. Apart from that, not really that much in bloom. I do have one very nice one here, which is Vanda lamellata, first time blooming on a plant which I've had for several years. It's been fairly slow growing, but has made it finally to blooming size, and supposedly this was the variety Boxellii, but I'm not sure about that. I think there are 3 or 4 different varieties, but I don't really have enough familiarity to be able to distinguish them. This one does have fairly smallish flowers, I think smaller than some of the other ones that I've seen, about 4 centimeters across. But very pretty, with that pink lip set off against the kind of mottled background with tan and white or ivory. Supposedly it's a fragrant species, but this one on its first blooming at least has not been fragrant. Maybe next time. But so quite happy to have that one in bloom. And behind that bud there, that's Paphiopedilum Gratrixianum, so that's coming into bloom. And I've got the little Sologeny here with the very intensely coloured flowers, which is very unusual for Sologeny, but they're tiny little flowers, about 1 centimetre across. And it's actually blooming off the inflorescence that it bloomed on last year. It's blooming again, so I'll just zoom out a bit. So that was the inflorescence it bloomed on last year. It does tend to lose its leaves, so probably some cultural thing there which I haven't quite figured out yet, but apart from that, it's pretty easy growing. And there's a second spike there on the new growth there in the background. And apart from that, I have some of these dendrochilums. So this was originally all one plant, and divided it up. It actually does better in the smaller pots, otherwise the medium tends to get a bit too soggy. They do like to be in sphagnum moss or something really moisture retentive. I'm not quite sure of the name of this species, but it's a very nice display. And above that we have the Florida native Encyclia cochleata. Never really been able to grow it very well, but it's in bloom nonetheless. And here this is a Mordier, I believe, Paphiopedilum. Quite a nice dorsal sepal on that. That's about all I've got in bloom at the moment. Apart from that, everything going well. I've got lots of Dendrochilums and Cotyledons in bud, so we'll take a look at them next time. And this Vanda, just show this one, Vanda Cerulean. So what I learnt with this one is, and this may be a tip if you've got a Vanda that won't bloom, some of them do seem to require a bit of a drop in temperature to trigger the blooming cycle. So last year I put it into the greenhouse. It's about 4 or 5 degrees cooler than the house, and that was enough to get it to trigger the blooming cycle. So I'm going to take it out into the greenhouse today, and hopefully in about 2 months' time we'll have some blooms.